this up. All right. World-renowned Buddhist teacher Thich Nhat Hanh taught so much about loving kindness and metta. And he often addresses the question of how do we begin to love ourselves? With the answer, breathe mindfully, and know you have a body. Breathe in and go home to your body. He says, hello, body. I'm home. When mind is home in the body are in the here, the body and mind are in the here and now. We are present. And he encourages us to discover that our bodies are a wonder. In Buddhism, there is the idea that the body is by nature a sacred universe. And we're encouraged to dwell on the body in its vastness and strength and all the small ways these bodies support life. In the Satipatthana Sutta, where Buddha teaches about the 4 types of mindfulness, mindfulness of body is the first. And then feeling, mind, and phenomena. And I know I've shared this particular quote before, and as I was thinking about what do I cycle back to when I come and offer talks, and they're usually something that is very true and present and maybe challenging. I just lost my notes here. Buddha says, come, friends, contemplate the body in the body. Ardent, clearly comprehending, unified, with concentrated, one-pointed mind in order to know the body as it really is. And maybe a way to understand this is wake down. Wake down. What's occurring in the body below the neck? In other words, get out of our heads. We are so conditioned to be in these heads. So conditioned. Sort of an unconditioning is happening, I think, in a meditation practice. It certainly can. When we often think of our bodies in a conceptual and evaluative way. And I'm referring a lot today to the work of Lama Baker, The Wakeful Body. I'll put it in the chat. We think about our bodies in a conceptual way. This is an old body, a young body, a thin body, a fat body, beautiful body, ugly body, sick body, healthy body. We have ideas, stories, judgments, opinions about these bodies, and they're not our actual bodies. They're not our experiential bodies. We confuse conceptual body with our actual experiential body. When we're young, we don't think so much about the body. We feel the body as a landscape of sensations and responses. And if we're treated with love and kindness and safety and warmth, that landscape is enriched. The landscape of these bodies is scarred by unsafe physical contact or trauma, experiences of fear and danger. And all of us, each one of us carries a feeling history from childhood that is encoded in these bodies. Lama Willa talks about somatic body mindfulness. She teaches about this in this particular book, Wakeful Body. And she says, and this may sound like obvious, but to me, it hit me. She said, there is one very simple observation about somatic mindfulness. The mind is distracted, but the body is not. The body is not thinking or ruminating. It's just feeling and being present and aware and vibrant. In other words, the body is already mindful. Here, right now, under our noses. We often miss it, right? How often do we miss it? And I don't know if this is true for you, but it's certainly something that has been true for me. I often think I'm supposed to transcend something or experience something that is more vast, more of a wonder than this body. Hear the difference in this meditation instruction. And it may be very subtle or it may not be subtle to you. I think so often what we are trying to do is find what works for us, what helps us come alive, what enriches and brings some creativity to our practice. So the instruction is, when you're distracted, bring awareness back to the breath. Yes? Hear this one. When you're distracted, and you notice it, you catch it, you give yourself a mindfulness star for that. Allow the physical breath, allow the body breathing to invite you back to presence. In other words, the body is guiding the mind. The body is guiding the mind. One of the first prayers that Himalayan monks learn in meditation is a prayer that teaches them that their seemingly ordinary bodies are precious, miraculous, teaches them gratitude for all their seemingly ordinary bodies provide. Sight, smell, taste, feeling, hearing, cognition. Our hearts are beating. Our lungs are breathing. We're swallowing. Sitting here alone and together, we're breathing and feeling sensations, alive and present. About a year ago, David shared a beautiful reading. It was called A Felt Sense Prayer. And I don't know that we had the author of this beautiful writing. I'm going to share the last piece of it. And I'm aware that I have this. It's small, it's hard for me to read. But it goes like this. I'm not your friend. I am your friend, not your enemy. I have no desire to bring pain and suffering into your life. I am simply tugging at your sleeve, too long immune to gentle nudges. I desire for you to allow me to speak to you in a way that enlivens your highest instincts for self-care. My charge is to energize you to listen to me with the sensitive ear and heart of a mother attending to her precious baby. You are a being so vast, so complex, with amazing capacities for self-regulation and healing. Let me be one of the harbingers that lead you to the mysterious core of your being, where insight and wisdom are naturally available when called upon with a sincere heart. Who am I? I'm your body. Thank you for listening. Let's lovingly turn our attention to these bodies. Paying attention to what needs attention in the body. What may need a little support with flexibility, or a little more continuity with flexibility. What needs to shake or release. What needs to sway. Do you have enough support under you, behind you, Is there warmth? Do you need a blanket? And when you're ready to come into a more settled posture for this time, taking your time. Eyes can be open or closed. And we approach this practice today like a child gazing with a sense of openness and wonder, with a sense of curiosity, noticing what you're bringing here today. And as always, if helpful to you in settling, taking some deeper, slower breaths, giving breath room to expand, to have as much space and comfort as it can. Inviting the body to let go of some stress is metta. And for this short time, we deliberately invite the mind to relax and drop down and open into the stream of body and breath. Eyes, mouth, and face, can they soften? Maybe allowing the lips to part. Bringing the chin in, allowing the neck to relax and the shoulders to soften. Down the length of the arms and into the hands, letting them be heavy, resting. Down the back and hips and buttocks. Down the legs and feet. Relax. Little graspings and grippings. We invite them to unwind. Central nervous system, relax. vibrations and pulsations. Is the body of aliveness. And if the mind is distracted or drifting, there are itches. Allow the physical breath in the body to support you in presence. Breath is breathing. Heart is beating. Skin is tingling. Sounds are happening. Light is radiating. And you feel breath breathing. Feeling for whatever comfort and ease is here for you. The gift of this moment in these bodies as they are. Let me unmute you. Hold on. Okay, I did it.
Thank you.
You're unmuted.
Thank you. Bye,
Thank
you
you.
guys.
Okay.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Bye.
Well, everyone.
Annie
Have
says
a
thank
wonderful
Thank
day.
you.
Be well, be safe.
Day.
Bye-bye.
you.
Thank
Our
you.
bodies are constant companions.
Yes.
So true.
Be well, guys. Take good care.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Powerful teaching. Thank you.
Be well, be safe.
Thank you for the teaching, Jay.
Oh, my pleasure. Thank you.